Hi everyone. This is my second video I'm doing after the hour-long, yes, you heard me right, the hour-long video where I opened up the Venomous Violet and Cocytus Blue starter sets. So yeah, actually I do quite like these, although I will admit I'm kind of partial to a bit more of blue myself. Anyway, so yeah, that's the last video I just did. Oh, and of course I've shown off this Digimon card game storage box. That's it. Yeah. Sorry, it's I have to remember now because the sun's literally right on me. I have to slightly turn the cards and stuff so you'll be able to see it. Anyway, I decided to do a separate video for these. These are the two boosters that you get with the um so with so I can't speak. With the starter sets that you get, please be aware that these packs will be randomized. So if you get, like, say, two copies of the same starter set, any from the first six, the Cocytus Blue, Venom's Violet, you also have the Gaia Red, Giga Green, Machine Black, and the Heavenly Yellow. That's the other one. So if you get if you get two packs of those, then chances are that the packs you get will be randomized. So you're not always going to guarantee to get the same pack. But anyway, from my boxes. From the Cocytus Blue, I got the Special Release Booster Volume 1. Yeah, Special Release Booster Volume 1.0. And I got the Great Legend one from the Venomous Violet. I'm really looking forward to opening this one because I could get Galmon. To show off to my friend Bobby if that's the case, because that's his favourite Digimon. But that's only if it's in there, because obviously the cards in these packs are randomized. So I'm going to wait I'm going to wait till after the Great Legend. I'm going to open the special booster pack version 1.0 first. By the way things look, we could very well get a some kind of Gallantmon card, which which is ironic considering, of course, that was the first booster we opened. So yeah, it's probably also a good thing I've decided to make this a separate video because I don't know how easy it is to break into these packs. It was quite easy. So yeah, you do get a just a card with a memory guard. I keep doing it because it's Gauge. It's spelled Gorge, but it's Gauge. It's pronounced Gauge. I am stupid. It's Gauge, which is quite good. And also that's quite this is another thing which is quite nifty. You can use it for that, but it's also got the card listing on the back for this particular booster set, so you know what all the cards are. In fact, before we go on, before I actually look at the cards themselves, I just want to see what you can get here. You can get Wanyamon with this. I did not know, which is good because Wanyamon is the pre-evolved form of Galmon. So I'm just trying to. But I can only use it. Oh no, it'll be a Digi-Egg, won't it? Yeah, I was going to say with Digi-Eggs, it doesn't matter. I was going to say, but with the evolved forms onwards, you have to make sure that their colours are corresponding. So yeah, you get quite a few of these, and also you might or may not be able to see it, but you also have the card numbers as well, just let you see. You probably might need to pause this at some point, but yeah, that's the card listing. It's probably a bit small, but there you go. But it also lets you know the card number, which is important if you want to build decks, since you can build. Is it again multiple copies of excuse me, sorry. You can build multiple decks of, like, the same Digimon. Like, you can have a whole bunch of Agumons, for example, in your deck, but you just have to make sure that the card number um, doesn't exceed over four. That's the thing. So you can have four copies of the same card and its card number. But if worst comes to the worst, usually a lot of these cards will come with different alternate artwork, so you can keep track that way. Oh, speaking of Agumon, speaking of Agumon, that's actually the first card. Well, sort of. Agumon Expert. So yeah. So wow, maybe I might get lucky. Maybe I might get the cards I want. Who knows? So yeah, Agumon Expert. So and again, actually, you can actually have four copies of this guy along with regular Agumon as well, since his name is different. But yeah, and he'll have a different card thing as well. He says this is BT1011, so you can have four BT1011s in your deck. but then they might come up with a different artwork and different print of this particular card, whatever, and it will have a different number. So you can have four of that number in your deck as well. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to mention. Right. It doesn't have an inheritable skill, but on play, return one Digimon card with Agumon in its name from your recycle bin to your. Oh wow! Oh, I think this is printed before they decide. I think yeah, I think yeah, this was printed befter they started doing the starter decks. I think. Um, oh boy, it's a bit like some Yu-Gi-Oh cards having magic in their name rather than spell because of the controversy they caused with Magic the Gathering. But yes, I'm assuming yeah. Anyway, return one Digimon card with Agumon in its name from your recycle bin to your hand. Yeah, when they say recycle bin, they mean the trash. Yeah, it's it. I think at first they were going to call it the recycle bin, but then they thought, well, it's a discard pile, and sometimes you may not get everything back from the discard pile or whatever. You might be picky and choosy about what you get. So instead of calling the recycle bin, we just call it the trash. So yeah, so when it says recycle bin, it means trash. So that's the thing. If it's an older card, or one they haven't made up their mind for completely, that's what they mean. So yeah, so it's a trash, not oh, oh, I'm sorry. I'm so I'm sorry. Wow. I did not. I'm not looking at these cards honestly until I'm just literally picking them up. Wow. You're not going to believe this. Toy Agumon. I only, honestly, I only used Agumon as an example. I didn't actually mean I'm going to get a get a full booster pack full of Agumons. Wow. I know that's not going to happen, but oh wow, that is wow. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe I should play maybe I should play Euro Millions. Maybe I might get lucky this time. Maybe I might get that jackpot. Who knows? Oh boy. Anyway, yeah, this is Toy Agumon, and this of course is made for a black deck since it's got the black outlining there. Reboot. Unsuspend this Digimon during opponent's unsuspend phase. Well, that's the thing. I knew I was trying to also get into the whole phase thing as well. So unsuspend this Digimon during your opponent's unsuspend phase. So yeah, I'm guessing basically if you're when your opponent unsuspends a Digimon, you can also unsuspend Toyogumon if that was the case. So yeah, so you put it off to one side in battle and then you put it back in. I'm assuming that's what it is anyway. Yeah, I said I'm just about getting used to the phases and everything. Oh no, oh that's fine. It's not another Agumon, unfortunately, but it's another black card. Numamon. This is it level 4? Yeah, level 4. So this will be a champion. Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, 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 of course. Yeah, I don't know why my brain suddenly just deleted Numamon for a moment. And I'm thinking, I've got what's Numamon? Yeah. Numamon appeared numerous times in Digimon Adventure and was the poor slimes that got a whole bunch of themselves deleted by Machine Dramon during the Dark Master saga. Yeah. And oh boy, one of Takanori Arizawa's most beautiful pieces of music plays in the background in the Japanese version. Was it Unsoku? I think it's called. Yeah, very touching piece. Oh, we got an option card for green Hornbuster. So this is of course Mega Kabuterimon's attack or Aka Kabuterimon, as he's known in Japan. Yeah, it's very confusing why they gave him the name Mega when he's not a Mega level Digimon. He's an Ultimate in English or Perfect in the Japanese version. So yeah, don't get that because it's Aka and he didn't quite know what it was. I think it's the type of beetle that he is. So I don't know. Maybe I guess they couldn't really come up with any other name because they gave the name Hercules Kabuterimon to his Megaform because he's more of a Hercules beetle. Anyway, main phase. One of your Digimon gets 3,000 DP for this turn. So yeah, quite handy that. And if it's in the security, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Then add this card to its owner's hand. So this card can go to the hand. So this is one of those rare instances where the card can go from the security to the hand rather than going straight to the trash. So yeah, there you go. And of course, this is for green decks since it's a since it's in green. That's the thing with booster packs is that the different cards will have different colors. So some cards might come in handy if you're building that sort of deck, but others may not be. But then again, it's like any other game; you can trade them if you really want. Um, Oh, we got a yellow Tsukaimon, kind of the kind of like a dark version of Patamon. But yeah, Tsukaimon. And that's another thing. They can also use this card game to introduce lots of like weird and wonderful new Digimon that we haven't seen in any anime or card game or video game yet. Which wouldn't surprise me because it's Bandai. Bandai just likes introducing new Digimon all the time. So yeah, basically you've got basic vanilla there. We have a Digi Egg, and it's is it yeah, Venomous Violet. You get Pagumon. We have Pagumon again. But this is a different artwork, so you can actually build four copies. Although you can only have really five Digi Eggs in your Digi Egg deck at a time. So there you are. So you can have like two of the Venomous Violet one and three of these, or two of these and three of the ones you get from Venomous Violet, or whatever. But yeah, you can have that kind of. So you can have all Pagumon if you want in your Digi Egg deck, but they have to have different card names and different pictures. Anyway, it has an inheritable skill, of course. When attacking, trash the top card of your deck. So this actually helps with that whole deletion thing I was talking about in the Venomous Violet box opening. So yeah, because with that, I think it's pretty much the same thing with anything with purple. They make use of all the cards that get trashed. So there you are. Sorry, excuse the sun being on my face. There's nothing I can do about that. Got a red card. Muchomon, another rookie, but he doesn't really do much of anything. But that's fine. You need just some low level guys. So you can get to bigger level guys. So this is a red card. So any red decks can use this. Very nice. Or any deck that can utilize, each other's colors. Next we have, speaking of Mega Kabuterimon, Mega Kabuterimon. So yes, it's actually it's interesting. We get its option card, and we actually have the Digimon itself. Very nice. So you are. Again, like with most packs, you start off with the commons, and you get to the rares and super rares and that sort of thing. We haven't got that for yet. So yeah, when attacking, if your opponent has two or more suspended Digimon, gain one memory. So yeah, so you can gain memory with this guy as long as two of your opponent's Digimon are currently suspended. I'm guessing when I say suspended, they mean removed. I was just going to say because I know that once a Digimon attacks, you then place it sideways. It's in a kind of defense position, I think, but it's still in play. It's not suspended. And I think that's something else I just have to get used to. We've got another yellow and a rookie, Tinkermon. Never seen her before. So that's the thing with this card game. You get to be introduced with lots of Digis that you've never ever seen before. So yeah, interesting. Tinkermon. So you got something for the yellows there. Actually, you got that in the purple pattern one. I'm just gonna. I'll still stick with. Oh no, I kind of. Oh no no no. I kind of sort of semi blown what the main card is. You know what? Shut up. You haven't seen the card. You just seen it was a full art. So shut up. Oh, I don't know what it is with this card, with this booster pack, but wow. I'm assuming this is its evolution, that Tinkermon card I've just shown you, because we have Petermon. Get it? Tinkerbell, Peter Pan. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Just wow. Wow, 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 wow. So this is another one for yellow. Effect on play. You may play one Tinkermon from your hand or again, recycle bin, that means trash, without paying its memory cost. So yeah, there you are. So yeah, I'm guessing these booster cards. Some of these booster cards were printed first before the starter decks, which makes sense because these were. I think some of these, some of these boosters were out first. So that's why. So again, when they mean recycle bin, they mean the trash. So there you go. So actually, it brings back the Tinkermon we just had. So that's actually quite useful to have both cards in it. I don't know if this is quite. I don't. It can't be common with these boosters, surely. Anyway, we got the rare. We have Lilymon with the gold trim. See, I think that's it. I think gold trim cars are rare. So there you are. And of course, you've got the level as well as being nice and golden. So that's definitely a rare. Well, assuming it's a rare anyway. Inheritable skill. When attacking, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon without blocker. So, yeah, so if a Digimon doesn't have a blocker skill, it can be immediately suspended, pretty much. So I guess that must mean, they just it's still in the field, but it's kind of removed from the battle area. So I'm guessing it's you can place it nearer to the breeding area before bringing it back. That must be it because the play area on the mat is very quite it's quite large. But actually, that's the thing. Actually, I think I remembered what the other thing I was going to say in the other video was. Is that somebody mentioned that they wish they had even if it was just made out of paper, a game board or something. So people can get used to the play layout of the Digimon trading card game, which I have to agree that actually would have been useful to just have something like. I mean, if it was made of paper, I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh had it, and I think sometimes Pokemon did as well. But yeah, if you had a means of knowing where all the cards go, that kind of thing, that would have been nice. Oh wow! Oh, this is useful because I'm building blue. You get a nice shiny full art of Metal Garurumon. So yeah, this is the foil rare I got for this. Very, very nice. Very, very shiny indeed. 11,000 D. Actually, yeah, that's the same amount as the one from the Cocytus Blue set has 11,000. Maybe it's a common food Metal Garurumon. Maybe that's all it's going to have is 11,000 DP unless it's gaining ability, so it gains more. Anyway, when attacking, play one level 4 or lower Digivolution card. Under this card's uh, Yeah. Under this card as another Digimon without paying its memory cost. Also, it's also I think the same effect as well. You can say you can remove Gabumon and then say it aside, and then you can digivolve that into another Metal Garurumon if you need to, or something like that. So yeah, very interesting stuff. It's very nice. I'm actually very impressed by this booster. Very, very impressed. Can't believe I mentioned Agumon. They got two different Agumon cards. That is crazy. Anyway, time now to open the Great Legend card, which Great Legend pack rather. Now this is the one which I'm really hoping. I may not. I mean, it's a common, but I may not get it. It depends because you get like 115 types of card in this. This is the one with Galmon. I'm hoping to get Galmon so I can show my friend Bobby since Galmon's his favourite Digimon. So yeah, well, this one's a bit harder to open. This one I think is a bit more recent. Since I think I see a lot of them sales for the like full boxes of this. I don't know. I think the other set's still available. That was this? Yeah, the special release booster version 1.0. There's probably somebody saying booster boxes of those, but it's probably a bit more expensive. Maybe because it's been out longer. Maybe like 60 quid a box, something like that. Come on. Come on. The other one was easy to open. Why are you being so difficult? Oh, dearie me. Another reason why I've said to myself it's probably best to um, keep these as separate videos because there was no way that people were going to watch um, not a very long video. I finally got it. Yeah, there we are. Remove, always remove. I didn't join this outfit to be a dump truck. Long haul from Transformers. Anyway, so yeah, you get memory gourd. Keep doing that. Memory gauge. Dave, it's called a memory gauge. Seriously. I think you get fewer cards with this. Um, you get few cards, but then again, it's probably more of a way of getting the ones you want. Or you get quite a few from the ah yeah, that Gallantmon set has quite a few of these. So yeah, that's quite interesting. Very interesting at all. But does it have um oh yeah. I was right. Sorry, I'll let you have a look at the list. But yeah, Galmon is definitely on it. That is the one I want from this. Very nice. Very nice looking this. And like I said, a lot of these cards I actually remembered pulling from or getting from the starter deck. The Galantmon one that I opened only a couple of days ago. So yeah, just to get a good look at. So these are all the cards you can get from the. Sorry, my finger's a bit in the way there. But yeah, these are all the cards you can get from the Great Legend booster box. So of course they'll all be randomized per pack, like you would. So yeah, that's the memory gauge. Yeah, I'm just yeah, Galgamon. Yeah, that's his champion form. Matt Galgamon, that's his ultimate, and oh, you get Zgrumon with this as well. This one, Mirage Galgamon. That's it. That's his mega. So there's anything else? No, that's about it. Yeah. Okay, so let's pop the memory gauge there. Right. Okay, so like before, I'm not looking at these cards until I actually see them. Okay then. That's pretty nifty way of starting things off. Starting off with a red card. Voltdramon. Never seen this guy before. And another new face. Very nice. Security attack +1. This is one checks one additional security card as an inheritable skill. Also, okay then, so it can attack two, or it can attack two security or whatever. Because like I said about in the last video, you can actually stack these effects. So if you stack up an effect with security attack +1, and this is a level 5, so this is a ultimate. So if you had a rookie and a champion and they both had security effects like the same one, then you can continuously attack your security cards, your opponent's security cards. I'm thinking about 3 times. Yeah, rookie, champion, ultimate. Yeah, so about for at least 3 more times if that happens to be the case. So yeah, so you can build it up so you can do that. That's quite a thing. But of course, you don't want to go too mad because sometimes you can build up other skills which could be useful. Oh, we got one for green. Oh, one for green. It's Digimon's Optimus Prime. So I like to jokingly call him it's Leomon, but yeah, it's Optimus Prime. Come on, it's Optimus Prime. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, Optimus Prime dies all the time. So does Leomon, or gets deleted, rather, I should say. Well, no, it's a bit unfair. Maybe not always, but well, in the earlier series, he tends to have that bit of a rep where, yeah, he dies. Pretty much, but it always going to be, heroic deaths. He always try and, protects those he cares about. Obviously, he gets deleted or reconfigured if you're watching the English dub in the first season of Digimon Adventure. After helping to beat Metawetamon. But the one, obviously, I think the one that really, chokes a lot of people up, and I can understand why, is the one from Tamers. Yeah, Jerry Cotto's partner, who sadly gets deleted thanks to Beelzebub. But he does repent later, and tries and does the right thing. Bless him. What's interesting now, I don't know why he's grabbing Patamon. He's committing kidnapping right here on the art. Was actually no, I think he's trying to protect him. Is he trying to? Is that Goblinmon? Looks a bit like. Yeah, it looks like there's a Goblinmon. We can't really see it because of the level 2 symbol blocking his face. Oh, but I think that's actually what's happening. Is he's not kidnapping Patamon. He's trying to protect him from that Goblinmon whose face is a bit obscured. So there you are. But yeah, sometimes you got to laugh at the art and the cards. It's just like amusing stuff. Anyway, Leomon, when digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon with 3000 DP or less. So yeah, if you've got a weak Digimon, you can suspend it, basically. So yeah, this is one for green. So there you are. Actually, I do like that artwork. It's quite silly. Um, in its own way. We have Sangomon next. This is another rookie, and this one is for blue. Obviously, I'm guessing this will probably go well if you're building like one with like water-based Digimon. Or actually, it doesn't really matter because it's blue. So, well, I'm thinking this might be a nice companion piece to Gomamon or something like that. So, yeah. Oh, that's the thing. There's a lot of Gomamon cards in the Kokaitis Blue set. And I realised that none of them had Vikemon, which is, I think, now the official mega form for Joe's Gomamon line. Instead of Marine Angemon, like it was in the card game, it was now changed to Vikemon, thanks to Digimon Adventure on the PSP. Yeah, that was released exclusively in Japan. Had that as a Digivolution. For yellow, we have Kudamon, another rookie. It looks like definitely a kind of more of a kind of a female Digimon by the looks of things. That way, it could be wrong, but there you go. I mean, the only time where the English dub kind of screwed up genders would be poor Lockmon. Yeah, Lockmon Tamers is male in the Japanese version, but in English dub, they got confused and made Lockmon female. So there you are. I think that's the only major time that they got the gender screwed up. But there you are. That's just one of them things. Anyway, Kudamon looks quite nice. Yeah, but that's what she reminds me of. Yeah, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh card called Inaba White Rabbit. She kind of looks like that. It's one of the spirit cards that Noah uses in the virtual world arc because she looks like she's got that. I think it has some significance from like Buddhism or Taoism or that sort of stuff from the East, from Asia. So there's an ice cream truck going in the background. Anyway, on play, you may trash the top card of your security stack to have one of your opponent's Digimon gain or get minus 2000 DP. Oh, so this one actually weaken. So yeah, this weakens one of your opponent's Digimon, but at the cost of one of your security cards. So yeah, quite interesting effect there. Oh, we've got an option card. This one's for black. Final Zubagon Punch. Not sure who's using. Kind of like an Ice Leomon kind of character. Looks kind of. It may not be. I don't think there's such a thing as Ice Leomon, but yeah. Hmm. Someone might say in the comments below what it is. I don't know. Anyway, main. One of your Digimon gains 3000 DP until the end of your opponent's next turn. Then, if that Digimon has 16,000 DP or more, that Digimon gains Blocker, which of course is a blocker ability. So that means when an opponent's Digimon attacks, you may suspend this Digimon to force the opponent to attack it instead. Reboot. Um, it's also gain a reboot ability. Unsuspend this Digimon during your opponent's unsuspended phase, and security attack +1. This Digimon checks one additional security card until the end of your opponent's next turn. So it actually gains a lot of abilities for one Digimon. Not this card isn't the Digimon, but it gains a lot of abilities to one Digimon, which well, that's makes it pretty effective in that case. Um, if it's in the security, add this card to its owner's hand, so you can add it to your card, add it to your hand, and play it right away. So yeah, this is quite a card to contend with, since it makes a Digimon game blocker, gains security attack +1. What's the other one? Reboot as well. So it gains quite a lot of abilities. Only for one turn though, because this is just how option cards work. But yeah, it's yeah, pretty powerful card to contend with. Oh, it's one for purple, or violet, whatever you want to call it. Cerberusmon. So actually, this looks like it could very well be an alternate mega form for the Gabumon line, actually. Because, Cerberus, based on the three-headed dog from Greek mythology. Continuing the whole Greek mythology thing, with Cocytus and everything like that. So yeah, very interesting. On deletion, trigger, draw two cards from your deck, then trash one card in your hand. Also, again, it has the whole you can draw but delete one card thing going on, because that's just the kind of theme that runs with purple. So I think yeah, with each one they kind of had their own unique thing. Like red does this a bit more, blue does this a bit, blue does this a bit more, and this only with with purple or violet. It's all about trashing and recycling, but you can gain effects, or you can gain effects from cards in the trash. So that's kind of its thing. Well, I think red is probably the more balanced, and I think blue is probably the secondary balanced. I think green is all about effects, maybe. I think black is all about power, which is why I had that very powerful option card just a moment ago. Speaking of option cards, this one's for green. Cyclonic Kick, and looks like another Leomon type of Digimon doing this. It's not. I'm just trying to think. It's not. Well, I could be wrong. Um, yeah, because again, there are so many Digimon that I've never seen or heard from before, because Bandai likes creating Digimon all the time. I don't know if I said this in this video already or if it was in the previous one, but yeah, that's kind of what's going on. Yeah, so Chronic Kick main, unsuspend one of your Digimon and suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Oh, so it's kind of taking one effect and giving it to someone else. And if it's in the security, activate this card's main effect. So so you can activate it right away. I think again without paying the memory cost of 4. So yeah. So yeah, interesting effect. So basically, unsuspend one of yours and suspend one of your opponents. Again, very nice effect. Maybe I think Delaying tactics is kind of also a thing for green. I'm not sure. There's usually a rhyme or reason towards a lot of these. Well, there's quite a few option cards with this one. I'll drag you into the depths is the next option card. This one, of course, you can use for blue. You got yeah, Seadramon and oh, I thought it was Scubamon, but no, it's a Monzimon. It's a Monzimon wearing scuba gear. Oh, that's nice. It's like with Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon. Sometimes you get little amusing artworks, which are quite nice. It's another reason why I collect these cards. Um, Main, all of your Digimon gain your turn when attacking an opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards. Delete that Digimon for the turn. Okay, then. So any Digimon that you have, if you play this card, any Digimon that you have can basically, yeah, just delete a Digimon straight away, but it has to have no Digivolution cards attached to it. So basically, it's a way of getting rid of weak guys. So yeah, interesting. And if it's in the security, add this card to the owner's hand. So there you go. So basically, you don't activate right away. This card gets out of your hand. But then again, you could activate this card maybe later during your turn or maybe your next turn. So that's another thing to keep in mind, since sometimes you may not want to activate an effect straight away. Next up, we've got one for black, Missimon, which I'm assuming is a missile. Yeah. Oh, this is a Digiegg. I just realised the backing. Sorry, yeah, this is another Digiegg card. So yeah, so this is one you can use for evolving black Digimon. So there you are. Yeah, your turn. This is an inheritable effect. This while this Digimon has D Brigade in its type, it gains 1000 DP. Okay, D Brigade. That must be interesting. I've never heard of D Brigade, unless that's something that they were planning to do but changed it. I don't know. Um, or maybe it's like a certain type, or maybe like there's a certain type of black cards, and they'll have it marked as their type. Um, yeah, you can just about tell. It does tell you what the actual type of Digimon is and what's its attribute. Oh no, it's level. It's level and its type, but not that's the thing, because originally Digimon had three types: data, vaccine, and virus. But they don't seem to come into effect with this version of the card game. But oh well, that was just something else that came to mind. Oh, we've got another one for purple, Anubismon. Or maybe this one might also be a kind of a another alternate for the Gabumon line, as it were. But of course, it doesn't really matter if you're playing purple, since you do have some Gabumon cards which are purple. So yeah, you can very well digivolve into this guy. Yeah, very gorgeous artwork there. Very nice. Very, very nice. Kind of almost like howling at the moon almost. When digivolving, you may play one level 3 Digimon card from your trash without paying its memory cost. Also, it's again very similar to the Gabumon effects there. And your turn, when you play a Digimon from your trash, that Digimon gains Rush for this turn. And that's this Digimon can attack the turn it comes into play. Ah, there we go. Yeah, because there was that Digivolution sickness I mentioned. I think earlier in this video. It may have been in the other video, but yeah, Digimon can't attack the same turn that they get played onto the field. They have to wait until the next turn. But with this ability, they can. They can, or it gains the rush ability, which means it can attack straight away when it comes into play. So that's a very, very good effect to use. And again, so yeah, very comes in handy if you're playing purple. I don't think I'm going to get my Galmon in this. No. Oh well, but as I said, I tried. Yeah, for the rare and another tamer card, we have Tai Kamiya for yellow. So if you're playing a yellow deck, you can have this Tai Kamiya. Yeah, as I say, with the yellow deck, the yellow starter deck you get, it's TK, who is the main tamer in that, or Takaru, if you you want to go by the original Japanese. Right, tamer. Right, your turn. While you have 3 or fewer security cards, all of your Digimon will gain 1000 DP. Also on your turn, when an opponent's Digimon is deleted by dropping to 0 DP, so that's if it's dropped to 0 DP, then gets deleted, you may suspend this tamer to gain 1 memory. So yes, it's again another a little bit of a memory boost. And if it's in the security, play this card without paying its memory cost. So you can play it straight away, pretty much if you wanted to. So yeah, really nifty tamer card there. And finally, for our rare, we have um sort of Gabumon related. This is actually from Digimon Frontier. It's still a pretty nice foil card. We have Beowulfmon as our and of course it's a nice shiny foil. It's a very good, yeah, Beowulfmon. This is the combined mega of Lobomon and Kendo Garurumon. That's it. From Digimon Frontier. I do know the English names from those Digimon. I just remembered. I completely kind of sort of botched up this whole story of Bearmon. He was once called Kumamon, but then they moved it to one of the Digimon from Frontier from this series, who was called Checkmon in the Japanese version. So there you go. That's that's the rest of that story. But yeah, definitely like Bearmon. As Shadow Rakumu puts it, "Yay bears!" Anyway, Beowulfmon, very very nice. Okay, jamming. Oh, it's got a jamming effect. This Digimon cannot be deleted in battles against security Digimon. I see. So I'm guessing like if a Digimon has a security effect that gets rid of it, this can jam it. Essentially, that's what it means. On your opponent's turn, while this Digimon's Digivolution cards include a Digimon card with Hybrid in its form or a blue Tamer card, it can't be attacked. Oh, so that's interesting. So I'm guessing by hybrid, it probably means like it has another color. So maybe at this point they are preparing the whole DNA Digivolution thing, or have like different cards of different colors support one another. So maybe that's it. Yeah, because obviously oh no, this isn't a this a fusion. No, this isn't a fusion, but they Digimon Frontier's odd. It's basically Super Sentai, but with Digimon. Um, of course, they kind of all fuse together at the end to form Susanoo, so maybe that was kind of what they were going for. Maybe that's going to happen later. But yeah, but anyway, so yes, when this Digivolution's cards include a Digimon card with hybrid in its form or blue tamer card, this can't be attacked. So basically, yeah. So if any of those come into play, this guy can't be attacked, and of course it can't be destroyed by security Digimon or by their effects. And that's the thing. I think I remember what it was now about the security Digimon. I think regardless of DP, like if a security Digimon may have more DP, if it's still security, I think it still gets destroyed. I believe that's what it is anyway. I think that's what I was meant to say in the previous video. But yeah, that be that then. See else. Yeah. So no Galmon, none of the Galmon line in that one. But that's absolutely fine. I was prepared for that. It wasn't like the previous pack was like Agumon, then Agumon. that was a bit silly. But never a bit enjoyable though, nonetheless. I will admit. So yeah, I'm going to put a lot of these cards into this. If you'll be able to store them, like I said, I'm pretty sure this was really made for booster packs more than anything else. But oh well, what are you going to do? So yeah, that basically is it. So yeah, that was the two booster openings for the Digimon trading card game, the Great Legends and the special booster version point one. I'll remember to put those in the title. So once again, sorry about the sunlight. There's nothing really much I can do about that, but hey, at least you'll be able to see me and everything, and of course all those nice cards. So hopefully I'll be back very very soon, maybe with another card game opening of some kind. We'll see what happens. But do take care, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.